I hear the word fascist thrown around a lot on the internet. So and so is a fascist. The right wing media in the United States is fascist. This group, which claims to be conservative or patriotic, is in fact fascist. Almost everywhere I hear the word fascist, it's meant as an insult. The way the word is thrown around, it cheapens the word. A lot of people who use the word, they don't know what it means. They don't know what fascism is. And it genuinely irritates me when people use words they don't understand. I wish more people would take the time to educate themselves. I mean, we live in the information age. It's not difficult to look things up, is it? Really? Okay, here are some definitions for the uninformed in particular. Fascism. Any system of government resembling Mussolini's that exalts nation and sometimes race above the individual, uses violence and modern techniques of propaganda and censorship to forcibly suppress political opposition, engages in severe economic and social regimentation, and engages in corporatism. Fascism is a radical, authoritarian, nationalist political ideology. Fascism, an authoritarian and nationalistic right-wing system of government and social organisation. Here's a good definition of fascism from dictionary.kids.net. Fascism, a political theory advocating an authoritarian, hierarchical government as opposed to democracy or liberalism. So a fascist would be a supporter of fascism, an advocate of a fascist government. Where have I seen the word fascist used or applied? I've seen racists and chauvinists being branded as fascists simply because of a few stupid comments they've made. I'm not sticking up for racists or chauvinists, I hope you understand. The issue is the incorrect use of a word. The issue is false labelling, really. I mean, okay. If you've ever studied the history of fascism, you know that it can be defined in many more ways than I have given. And you will know that fascism is not exclusively of the right. It was influenced by both right and left-wing ideas. One defining feature of fascism is that it is anti-liberal. Now that can't be disputed. Yet I continue to hear people use the oxymoron, liberal fascism, or liberal fascist. And I have to jump on people and correct them when I hear the words liberal and fascism joined together like that. I think there's even a book, actually, called Liberal Fascism, written by some right-wing reactionary in the United States. I'm not sure about that, though. You might want to look into that yourself. So, it's obvious to me that fascism is a grossly overused word. A grossly misused word as well. Way back in 1944, George Orwell wrote, "The word fascist is almost entirely meaningless. Almost any English person would accept bully as a synonym for fascist." What is the word to a lot of people of this generation? The word is a weapon used to denigrate people and their beliefs. It's the political F word, a potential conversation killer. I have to wonder what some people mean when they say fascist, when they point the finger of judgment. Maybe we need to redefine the word fascist for the 21st century. Maybe something like this. A fascist is a naughty person who tries to control what others think and say. A fascist is a person who enjoys wearing black and knee-high leather boots. Fascists like to boss people around. They are mean. Isn't it true to say that a word which is stretched to mean anything might as well mean nothing? To all the people out there who are using the word fascist like the word is going out of fashion, and clearly have no understanding of what fascism is, I suggest you go and read the Doctrine of Fascism. It's not easy, it's not difficult to find here online. I'll read you a little bit here, actually. Whet your appetite. Okay, here we are. The fascist conception of the state is all-embracing. Outside of it, no human or spiritual values can exist, much less have value. Thus understood, fascism is totalitarian, and the fascist state, a synthesis and a unit inclusive of all values, interprets, develops, and potentiates the whole life of a people. End quote. Scary stuff, in my view. Though, of course, many would disagree with me. Fascism is a wide, scholarly topic. There's lots of information out there. lots of things to learn. So people who can read and have access to a computer or a library have no excuses for not knowing what fascism is. And here's some advice. Until you know what it is, stop branding people and groups as fascists. Go and get a clue first. Anyway, best wishes, folks, and I will catch you later. Peace.